Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I am a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you are absolutely in love with. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. Welcome to this week's episode of the Elevate podcast. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing one of the biggest mistakes that I see so many salon owners make is working on brand loyalty and client loyalty and brand reputation and client retention as a salon. There is such an up and down game that we have here inside of the salon industry, and that I hear so many salon owners complain about. That is that stylists just build their book of business, and then when they get busy enough, they end up leaving. Wondering what it's like to work with me? Want to know what I've tried and tested in my salon and how you can create more freedom as a salon owner? I'm excited to offer an exciting way to get my coaching lessons to you in our podcast subscription. The Elevate Insider is an inside look into my coaching calls and includes exclusive content from me. These episodes contain coaching lessons and the exact steps you need to take to grow your salon. Plus, you'll receive special PDFs and supporting documents so that you can easily take action. To learn more and to become an insider, visit opulentbeautypro.com/insider or find an episode of the Elevate Insider on Apple Podcasts. And I can honestly tell you it's because there's not enough focus on brand loyalty and there's not enough focus on retaining the client as a salon. And most salon owners just put that responsibility on the stylist. So of course, if all of these perks and all of these benefits and this relationship is just happening with the stylist, then of course, when the stylist leaves, the client is going to leave as well. I think as salons and as businesses as a whole, how can we give back to the people who are inside of our business and who are supporting our business? When we think about putting that responsibility on the stylist, it's also for the newer stylists, that's a lot of responsibility for somebody who is just starting out in their career. So a lot of clients coming into the business, like they would like to stay with the salon, but if they don't like the stylist they tried the first time, then they're probably just going to go to another salon instead of trying somebody else. So how are you as the salon owner nurturing these relationships with these people that are coming into our business? I think where salon owners fall short and why they fall short is because they're so overwhelmed. They're so focused on their own business behind the chair, and they don't have the time, energy, or the mental space to really expand further from that. But I can honestly tell you that the elite salons are. And elite salons not only attract a lot of clients, but elite salons also attract elite stylists. So we have to get our heads and our focus out from what is happening in our chair to what is happening in our business as a whole with all of the people coming in, not just the people sitting in our chair as the owner. When we think about that, how are you nurturing clients in all interactions in your business with the business awareness, which is like when a client stumbles upon us either through Google or our social media, the time in between when a client books the appointments to actually getting into the salon? Like, how are we nurturing those relationships with like emails or, are we reaching out to them actually being in the salon, them checking out, them leaving the salon, and then the time between now and their next appointment? These are all areas that need to be focused on and addressed and nurtured as a business, right? And it doesn't have to be personal outreach. It's like, what kind of social media content are you putting out there? We just had a client come in who literally was, and I hate to say this, was a Groupon client from like when I first opened my business, which was like 13 years ago, right? But she was on our email list, and she actually came back just recently. One of the things that I really try to get my stylist to do is when we have a new client coming in, or if there's a new client sitting in their chair that they've never seen before, asking them how they heard about us, or, where they came from, or why they decided to come back. And this client was like, oh, I've been here before, and, I'm just on your email list, and I just have continually gotten your emails over the years, and I decided to come back in and get my hair done here, which was great, not knowing that she was here 13 years ago. So we nurture our clients through email. We're not just sending out emails when there's price increases or when there's like policy changes inside of our business. We're sending out emails that are beneficial to the people that are on our list. How to care for your hair, sales, if there's a product sale. We're sending tips and tricks on, things to do with their hair. Some are hair care tips. Like, there are things that we're sending out to nurture our email list, not just utilizing our email to get things from clients or share information that isn't fun, right? So we're also sharing befores and afters. There's so many things that we're doing with our email list to nurture them. How are you nurturing these relationships in all areas of the client buying process? And that's something that I think salon owners really don't pay a lot of attention to. I can honestly say that I spend a lot of time scrolling on social media, probably a little bit too much time. And I know a lot of people are talking about having slow months, and this is like the slowest they've ever been. March was the worst month for them. And I can honestly say that we have continually grown this year, and March was one of my best months. Out of the 13 years that I've been in business, we hit an all-time revenue goal. And I think that's because we really focus on value delivered to dollars spent and client experience. Not only is my team well coached and pushed to really focus on client experience, me and my leadership team as a whole really focuses on giving back and really taking care of the people that are coming into my business. When we talk about building brand loyalty and we talk about retaining clients, there are a few things that we really do that I have found to be very successful. So one thing that we are really adamant about doing is we follow up with all of the clients that are new to our salon, especially clients that are coming into the salon who are receiving new services, especially extension services. Anytime a client is making a huge investment in our extensions or in our services in general, they always get a phone call and a text the Monday after they received their service. Not only are we reaching out to people who are new to the salon, any client that had a big change or that maybe is like investing a little bit more in their hair, or again, has never been to our salon and is even just receiving a haircut, always receives a message from our leadership team on Monday. I think so many of us come up with really great ideas for our business to grow or to retain clients or to be successful. And what ends up happening is we start off strong and then it fizzles out and there's no follow through, or it just gets forgotten. So that's why it's so important that you have a way to communicate this inside of your business. Another thing that we do inside of my business is we do monthly loyalty giveaways. They receive something from us. It makes them feel valued. It makes them feel special, and it makes them feel like we appreciate them. And I think that's so important, is that the people coming into your business feel like they're just not a number, that they're an actual human being supporting your small business. This monthly giveaway has been so fun for us. This cost me like $10 or $15. We're picking 3 people. That's like $45. And it's definitely worth it because, again, that's going to keep that brand loyalty and it's going to keep that client coming back to the salon because we're going above and beyond and really showing appreciation. Another thing that we do, and this is an idea that I got from my friend Shelly, is that we have a loyalty rewards program inside of our business. So one thing that Shelly and I do is we always share stories and we always share information. And she sells a certain product line in her business. And her clients were not purchasing the product from her. And she's just like, we carry the same product line. I wonder why they're not purchasing it from us. So she asked, which is what you should do when you're not seeing results in your business, get feedback from your customers. We send out surveys all the time to our customers, which is another great way to work on brand loyalty, but we will touch back on that in a little bit. They simply said, they have the same product at, I think it was like Sephora or Ulta. I honestly can't remember which store, but they purchased the product from the bigger stores because they have loyalty points. And this really got us thinking, like, we need loyalty points in our business to really show appreciation, again, to the people coming in. So our loyalty rewards program is something that I really find clients get kind of excited about when we tell them they have points to redeem. Again, it's something that's a bonus. So the clients feel like they're getting more value from the dollars they're spending in your business. Also, we offer complimentary blowouts for birthdays, for new moms, and for big events in our clients' lives. That is building client loyalty and reputation. We see these people, and these people visit our business so often. They're sitting in our chairs. It's a very intimate, very close relationship for some. Granted, we still like to keep it professional here, but we have these people that are sitting in our chairs on a regular basis. They're sharing all of these exciting things that are happening in their lives. Like, why aren't we celebrating with them? So that's what we started doing. I also started doing something really cute, and that is I purchased heart-shaped sparklers, which we mail out to our clients that are getting married. And it's also something that literally costs just a few dollars to make someone feel really, really special. Again, that's coming from the salon, and that's something that we just started doing this year. I really started diving into client retention with a book that I read, and I will link it in the show notes as well. And that's where I kind of got together all of these ideas, and I really, really started implementing these things this year. Okay, so next is we really listen to our clients' concerns and fix their issues. We reach out to clients and we want honest feedback. We want to know what's wrong with their hair. We want to know how we can make it better, and we fix the issues. Again, this is making sure that they feel like they got what they paid for. And I think that's what is really important here. If a client tells you that they can't afford you anymore, that's because your value is less than what they feel that they're spending. So you need to shift your client experience. Another thing that we've been doing is a referral program. So we are rewarding clients who send us their friends and family. A lot of people are nervous to switch salons. So when you make it beneficial enough, it makes the transition kind of easier when the rewards, again, and the value exceed what they're spending. To build brand loyalty, have our own branded products. And this is something that I absolutely 100%, I am so glad I did. I love our products. They are honestly such good quality, and clients literally rave about them. But again, they're taking the products that we have from the salon. It has our brand on it. So every single time someone reaches for that product, they remember our salon. And it's something that I just think that every salon owner should do. The markup is higher, and you kind of have control over what you carry in your space. Like, you're not like forced to carry all these products, even though you might not sell all of them or they don't move very quickly. With your own products, you can definitely pick and choose the ones that you want. You can test them. You can see ones that sell, ones that don't. I mean, we've tested things, and I'm not going to bring back certain products because they just didn't sell well. And then we also have our own brand of extension hair that's a very, very high quality, and I'm obsessed with it. And again, it's something that clients can only get inside of our space, and they can't get anywhere else. And last but not least, we created a membership for our move-ups for extension clients. It's filling my stylist chairs. It's giving the opportunity for a lower price point experience for our guest for these move-ups. And it's introducing clients to other people in the business so they feel like they are a part of something bigger than just seeing their one stylist. And it's something that I really, really love. I think one thing that I'm really focused on this year as an owner is creating an unbeatable client experience. And by that, it's if somebody decides to leave my business, to duplicate what we are doing and the value we're giving inside of my business for the price point is going to be really hard to achieve. And we really focus on client experience with so many different things that really just don't cost a ton of money, really making a big impact for the people that are spending money in my business, that they feel like when they come here, they're getting pampered and that they feel relaxed and that they can really enjoy their hair experience and that they feel cared for. And that is something that I truly value inside of my salon, and I really train my team on. If you loved today's episode, be sure to check out our podcast subscription. You will find the full episode along with our PDF bonus with all of the things that we talked about today inside of this episode, so you can truly be successful inside your salon. Thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and is produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at Opulent Beauty Pro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing and we will see you next week.